So I'll have a walk around La Mata because I haven't done one for a while for a few of the changes that have occurred. This needs a good blast to get rid of the graffiti under there. It's just a mess. Madre mia. I'm not going to go down there, but it's looking a bit grim. At least the original graffiti was artistic. This is something that's just destructive now. Looks like that's been used as a storage yard. It's owned by these guys that own the swimming pool thing. They do the construction of swimming pools. It's been empty for years. Also got a sports bar. I think, is it sports and betting? Some of you guys will know better than me. And a little bar on the corner there, just there. Donde Pablo. Where's Pablo? There's a new little supermarket. It's been open a few months now. Whoa. This place here does chickens. It's only open certain times of the day. I'm not sure even it's open every day, but they do like the rotisserie type chicken, which is really nice. Don't think this one's open. This is a new one, which is a tattoo and hairdressing place, or tattoo and barber shop. But a few people asked me about activities. This is like the community hall here in La Mata, which is busy and then it just seems to open and disappear. You know, you walk past, it's full, next minute it's empty. But they have a lot of activities. I think you'll be over 55 to be a member of it. But that's next door to Forest Bikes, which is the bike shop here in La Mata. And there's the post office opposite that. Correos. Looks like there's another construction firm moved in there. Not sure if this restaurant's open anymore. I think last time it was more of a Eastern European, German sort of mix. I think we had schnitzel last time we were there. Yeah, it's for rent, no, it's Sierra. So that restaurant goes all the way back through to the other side of the road that goes up and around. The Pharmacia, which is pretty good. One of the guys I worked with was in Spain on holiday recently, and he was shocked it cost him £1.80 for medication, when in the UK I think he said it's £38. The Lacura is like all your gift shops. This one's Miguel Jimenez, which is mainly do pizza, but only seems to open one month a year. Miguel Jimenez, which is the bakers. They've got some really nice bread in there. They do a lot of pastries and stuff. I do recommend there. And El Gato de Oro If you're getting Amazon stuff, I think you can get them delivered here. I'm sure April gets stuff here sometimes. You know, if they miss the drop at your house, I think you can get it put there. Let's have a look at the square, trying to avoid getting run over. Construction's going on. These are the new luxury penthouse apartments that start at only never 970,000 euros. Cheap at half the price. And obviously we've got some apartments over here that were recently constructed. It's looking alright. And this is one of the toilets that's not been finished. I'm not being funny, 90% of the work was done in like the first 6 weeks, and it's been sat like that, what, probably 3-4 months. This real estate agent here is very good. They're quite helpful in there. I think the woman's name's Gita. She can help with your paperwork. She did our house and she was very helpful. Oh look, they're turning these white from the old sort of sandy brown. So I don't think I like it. I don't think it mixes well with the brickwork, but maybe they're going to do something with the brickwork. But doesn't seem to blend very well for me, but everyone's entitled to an opinion. Oh, the church. Christmas tree that's not lit up yet. The Christmas stuff they rotate round as well. I don't know if any of you guys know. Like for example, the decorations we had last year would be in a different town. So they seem to rotate them around. And it's quite quiet today because of the time of day I'm out. Because it's probably, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. As you probably see, this has been changed in recent years. Used to be like a small slide thing, if I remember right. Yeah, it used to be a blue one here, wasn't it? A blue whale. I think over there it had like a red one. That's also gone. The slides are gone. Yeah. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We'll have a look at some of the boardwalk work when we come around here. Rockies Plaza, that was what's the name of the restaurant that was up, that's up the other side now? I've got it off the top of my head, but they opened a second restaurant there. But now it's I'm not sure if it's a different owner, but maybe it didn't work out there. Oh, it's going to bug me, I can't remember the name. But they're up on Las Flores. Yeah, that used to be Las Flores Plaza, they called that. And then you've got Las Flores up that end, which is another restaurant. But I think they may be taking over the restaurant that's on the bar, on the beach. Because obviously with all this work that's been going on, it must have hammered their finances. Because a lot of the businesses that haven't been able to function. So maybe the other business has gone bust, I don't know. Alma, which is, it's got a little swimming pool on the top, quite nice. But I think that's took a beating, as you can see there. Look, I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom right out. Zoom. See all that construction work there. That little shop, which is the corner shop, which is there. It's currently boxed in. Nobody can actually use it as a shop. So you've got that, and what's that, Tango, which is the restaurant next to it. They're all impacted, have been impacted for months, probably here now, because of the boardwalk work. And from what I heard, they got no compensation. So I'm not being funny, these rents ain't cheap. And if you can't make a living at all, it'd be no wonder if they go bust. Trying to avoid the music so I don't get any copyright strikes. This is the bit I like. You just come down and just hear the waves, just chill out. I get a feeling that wasn't the original jetty. I may be completely wrong here, but see how the stones are squared off there? I wonder if this extended out. Anyways, a history buff and knows, please share. In fact, I think there's a picture up here that might actually tell us. Where is it? I'm sure there was a... Ah, here we go. It's a bit weathered already. Oh, thanks guys for smashing it, you animals. Yeah, I can't see it. Something on the other side. Yeah, it's great. Looks like people have been punching it like morons. What's wrong with people? Yeah, I don't think there's a... I think there's a picture of what it used to look like. Let's have a look along the new boardwalk then. I'm going to pause for a second as I'm going past somewhere that's playing music. So this is the new boardwalk. It's a lot more, seems a lot more sturdy and definitely more level. That light doesn't look straight to me. You'll see that building there is for sale. It looks like it used to be like a Fisker real estate agent, been closed for years, but it's quite a big place. And with the ramp and that there, it might be something that could be converted back to an apartment, I don't know. I don't like that. It's sloped up. Should it be sloping down? Anyway. The reason I was thinking about this is, see this? This is probably water, yeah, see the pipe? That's where the water comes out. It'll flow all the way down from up there. So I was looking and thinking about the water flow, and obviously it washes all the sand away. That's looking a bit grim at the minute. Not sure if they're there. I'm not sure if that business is open, because that's what do you call it? It's like a Chinese souvenir type shop. You know, sell all like your inflatables and that type of stuff. There's what was the sands. Don't know what's happening there. What rendering work needs doing. few stills exposed. There's a few people asking me where Bar Olga is. That's it there now. Let's zoom out. I won't be walking that way, we'll walk the other way. That's Bar Olga, which is literally that door there, which used to be another bar. I can't remember the name of it. The Anchor. It used to be called the Anchor, I'm sure it was. Been in there a couple of times. This all wants tidying up. Really not a fan of graffiti. I mean, look at the damage it does. Look how bad that looks. Just no respect. I mean, you get that, and then it just makes the whole area look crap. And then you look at this, where this has all been rendered and tidied up over the last, what, 18 months? If you include this and round the corner, look at the big difference it's made. Although, it would have been nice if they actually went to the bottom. I just want a little bit of tidying up on the base there. Can you put a bit of a skirt on there so you can get a bit of ground movement. Don't know what's happening there. They're probably deciding what they're going to do with that, because the boardwalk used to be this one section, and then that inner bit was like tiled and different bits, and obviously it's now twice as wide, so they're going to have to do something with that. Oh, there's the advert for the yoga. These guys got a really nice cider. And then you got Food Line. Oh. This is the Lebanese lounge, Lebanon lounge. It's looking pretty clear today, beyond the plastic. This fills up with sand every now and again. We get bad weather. You probably noticed the boardwalk hasn't been renewed sort of from about, well, the Lebanon lounge. I would hazard a guess that's where this sits in Torrevieja and this sits in Guatemala. I may be wrong, but I'd hazard a guess that's probably what it is, because they do separate. But I thought it was further around there. So they've got some lovely sand dunes here. You can see a lot of wild plants out there as well. that wind's picking up. My old part of town. Like I was saying, all the rendering's been redone on these. Makes a massive difference. Some of these dumpster furniture. To be aware, I think there's a number you can call for the local council and they'll actually pick up all your crap. So you don't have to dump it, they will take it away. Because it's not exactly the easiest thing for the bin men. So you can see the difference, look at those with the render. And then this is what it looked like originally. I'm tempted to paint mine at the minute. And then Igor's not there anymore, he's moved. The guys at the bottom aren't there anymore, they've gone. And obviously that was our old flat. And we're obviously not there either. And there's La Cascada, which is a nice little cafe with Senior Jose. Nice guy, well, nice family to be fair. So if you want a coffee, I'd recommend dropping in there. Now, he used to have a baker, I don't know if he's still got the baker. That was further around. And I believe this is the baggage shop. Obviously they're closed today, but, well, at the minute, like I said, I'm around during the day. That's owned by the guys that own the wine shop, which is these guys that own the place. They're literally here. So there's a place for rent there, well, for sale. Hairdressers. That's the old bar that we were running. There's an apartment hidden in one of these. I'm not sure if it's got the right planning permission, but I know some of these guys that live in here like to complain about anybody trying to run a business. So anyway, I'm not getting into that. And I think this is Oscar's parents or his mates. Parents own this one. That's their every other estate agent. And this is another supermarket. I haven't been in this one. This is only recently opened. I'd hazard a guess it's a Chinese one since it says Supermercado Chen. Yeah, so a little supermarket. And there's Padre Key that does street food, and it's a bar. Food's good in there, people are friendly. Recommend going in there. Other hairdressers. The Fruitera, these guys are very friendly as well. A lot of the produce they have actually comes from their own farm. I think the husband does the farming and the wife runs the greengrocers. There's a mobile shop now. Building for sale. Wonder what that one's going to cost. So though it's run down and decrepit, reality is you can go 4 stories up. You can build an apartment block there. So it's probably not that cheap. The Mata Sports, little sports shop. This place has been heavily renovated. I'm doing a kebab. Tobaccos, photocopies and fax. There's a tobacco shop. The florists. Now we're back to the square. Like I was saying, imagine that old building is similar in size to that, but if it goes all the way back, you can see it's half the size of that apartment block, space-wise. Which is why some of these have got quite a hefty price tag, because they know what's going to happen next. It's going to go upwards. Oh, it's got a solarium with jacuzzi. Okay. Don't think I'll be parting with €1 million for one anyway. More inclined to get a farm or a hacienda or something out of the town. I got quite happy with the house we've got. Yeah, see they're starting to open up now. Look, see there's El Gato de Oro is now open. And the weird, you used to think the canopies used to be here. There's 3 big canopies. I think every one of them fell down, had something happen to it. The weather. It's a nice tree. There's a cat. Then out. Loads of cats around this area. The Ferreteria, which is like a hardware store. I'm not sure if he does key cutting in there. I like you, yeah, it says Jave's up there, so yeah, it must do keys. So you want door locks and things like that. Buy local. And obviously that's my bank. This is the summer, the tax office. It's there this week. A lot of people get their payments wrong, but guys, if you go in there you can set your direct debits up and it just does it automatically. I don't have to worry about mine. There's a cosmetic shop, Unidad supermarket, beauty salon and another real estate agent next to the other real estate agent next to the renovation place. Pabla Previa, El Camarote. That's had a renovation recently, so it's a nice little bar. Don't really use these much, to be fair, because I've got the Chinese opposite. I can just go and have a beer and sit in the balcony. Here's the guys doing the so you can see the material. I think it's about 70 recycled plastic. Oh, I thought they had concrete beams. So I think what you've got there at the bottom there is there's concrete footings, then they've used tile to level it up, and obviously you've got timber beams, then like the lattice sheet, I'm not sure what material that is, it's probably plastic, and then you just fix the sheets to that. These I can't remember what material it is. It's like a plastic blend. Yeah, these are plastic. Now, what is a little bit confusing is I'm sure this area here is supposed to be preserved, like the dunes over there, because to do with the plants and that on it, because they've had an invasive fauna that's attacked, you know, and took over everywhere. So these are protected sand dunes. So I'm not sure if that is, but I find it a bit weird that we'd actually have this area sort of zoned off, and then you just put your building materials in where the plants are. But hey ho, I'm not getting into it. But you're way behind schedule. I think the company went bust or something. There was issues with the company, that's for sure. I think they got a heavy fine for whatever, because it may have been other projects as well. So and obviously the basketball area and football. It's looking quite tidy beyond the bloody graffiti. We got the bowls going on.